naar letterlijk een mooie mens. De allermooiste mens op aarde. En ik wil zeggen heel mooi. En ik denk dat wij, dit is een beetje evangelisch, maar ik denk dat wij te veel aandacht aan ons geven in de ontwikkeld wereld. Aan een mooi en jong en slank en dun en de nieuwste mode. En ik denk dat die mensen hebben het niet verdiend. Volkenkunde in Leiden, if I'm saying it correctly, they suggested that I were to photograph Holland, contemporary Holland, in a similar way that I photograph the cultures and the tribes. The reason behind it being to enable the viewer to put themselves more into context. If they themselves are photographed and interacted with in the same way I did that with the tribes and the cultures in the furthest, most hidden corners of the planet, then it would give them a better understanding of the pictures that I made. Whilst walking around Marken on the first couple of days, it was a fantastic feeling of re-indulgence in what is my true passion, that is making photographs. And the better part of the last 1.5 years, I've been very busy with production, sitting behind a computer, preparing the book, preparing the launch. And I've been very far removed from what is my DNA, and that's being in the field, interacting and making the pictures.
Oh, hier te zitten.
Ja, stunning.
Ik krijg er de kleur van.
Ietsje meer naar achter, ga je even opstaan. What were the differences between the people of Marken and the people I met whilst traveling in the developing world? Other than the language, in many cases there weren't a lot of differences, because the contact that you're trying to make is one of vanity. If you idolize that person, if you tell them how special they are, how fantastic it is to photograph them, people sort of glow, there's a warmth, but that takes time. It's not a trick, there's no ticket, there's no game, you can't pay for it. En je moet me echt vertrouwen en je laat helemaal los en je gaat je ogen dicht.
Een grote breuvelt, die doet nog zo eeuwig aan.
1, 2, 3. 3. Beautiful. Alsof je naar achter leunt. Kijk stil. 1, 2. Their family with the nature that they live in. And I really believe that we have to find that balance again. We have to find, and we still have to learn something from them, something that we've lost. It's very easy to become lazy and spend all day sitting behind a computer. We don't even have to communicate with one another anymore. We can all do that digitally. But in the long term, we will become a lesser being. We will become lesser humans, in my opinion, because we've left the source. These pictures are a very small catalyst for people to be reminded of that.